or just now.
Okay, thank you, Brittany. It is now 10:02 and the SSDAC meeting is hereby called to order. In attendance, we have, okay, guys, you on the screen, tell us who your names are.
Murphy Webster.
Todd Harden.
Cookie Peden,
Jason Poole.
Mike,
Martin.
and our guest is,
Fred Finch, Chandler Science.
okay.
We also have Marie Byram from Chandler.
Okay, and Murray's up there. Okay, great. Okay, Jason, do you want to kick this off?
Needs batteries.
Hey, Jason, are you going to need a, oh, you're able to share. Okay, I was going to ask if you need to make you a presenter.
Nope, we're good.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, the first case is case number 21113-00002. It's an application for a certificate of appropriateness by Bobby Nichols of Chandler Signs, Inc. for a 279.7 square foot LED illuminated attached sign. The location is at 1999 Bryan Street, Suite 3600. It is on the northwest elevation. It's located in the downtown sign district in the central business district sub-district. The zoning is CA1. This is the first of two upper level flat attached signs proposed for this site. This sign is proposed as sign B. Sign A, which will be the next case, 21113-00003, is identical to this sign and is proposed to be located on the southeast facade. All the applicable code has been met, which is detailed in your report. Here is an aerial map showing where the sign's located. Again, it is on the northwest elevation. It faces Winchell Street or Winchell Lane. Here is the zoning map. It is fully surrounded by CA1. You do have 708 to the northwest, but it's a little ways. Here is a location map. You can see this one is going to be sign B. Sign A is on the southeast elevation, and again, as I mentioned before, it is identical. Here is an elevation view showing where the sign is located and a couple measurements on the facade itself. You can see it up here in the corner. And here are some more photos. This is what was on the left, was what was there originally. It has been since removed, and they intend to replace it with the new version here on the right. Here is an illuminated view. And here are the details. They are internally illuminated channel letters, and they are constructed to where they will halo light and the face will light up. There is a dual film on the faces themselves to where they'll appear black during the day and they'll light up white or a real light gray. The faces extend approximately 7 inches off of the facade.
And maximum is what, 12 inches?
12, yes, that is correct. Here's the engineering. It shows all the penetrations and where they anticipate putting the penetrations and each of the mounting details for each of the mounting points on the sign. You've got the clips and then where it mounts to the wall and actually where it ties into the sign itself. Here are some photos of the site. You can see here, this is the Hilltop Securities. That sign came through the committee last year. This is taken facing southeast on Harwood Street. The sign will go up here in the corner of that building. It's not easy to get a view of that building. And the further back I got, it kind of gets blocked by some of the other buildings. So these were the best shots I could get of that building.
Is that federal that's going?
To it here, and then Winchell runs right.
Parallel to Bryan, isn't it?
Right. Bryan is on the other side of the building,
Yeah.
back there. And here are some of the surrounding signs. As I mentioned, the Hilltop security signs, this is basically the same thing they're putting up, only these are mounted flush against the facade. The signs being proposed are gonna mount off of the facade a little bit so they can halo light. This is a reverse lit set of channel letters that was just installed this year for a restaurant on the parking garage next to the subject site. That is a lower level sign. That was the upper level flat attached sign like what's being proposed. Here is the First Baptist Church, which is just up the street from this site. Both of those are upper level flat attached signs as this has been proposed. This one here is a cabinet with routed letters and plastic backed where the letters are, so just the letters illuminate. These here were reverse channel letters, so they have metal faces. And staff recommends approval. We do have a registered speaker on this case. We have Fred Finch with Chandler Signs. If there are any questions for him as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to make myself available for questions. When the original signs came down in 2019, they changed their logo, and then the world shut down. So here we are 2 years later now asking for permission to put new signs back up. But yeah, I'm primarily here if you have any questions whatsoever on the project.
I just have an education question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you work your magic and get the sign to appear with that lighted background so that you get that light gray that Jason was talking about? Because I'm not a sign professional, I'm just an idiot.
It's an optical illusion. It's perforated vinyl, so about 60% of it is black vinyl with little diamonds cut into it. And so at night, the light pushes through.
Okay.
Behind that black vinyl, you have a white face. So in the daytime, you can't see that white face.
Right.
But at
Shows
night,
it
the
all.
light shows through only the white parts. And so you see a white.
Because I was going, how did you get it to look consistently silver or gray at night? And I just couldn't figure out how you did their magic.
That's it.
Thank you.
Secret's out.
Sign magic.
To the world. What, Murphy?
Sign magic.
I know, that's why I was going, this is magic, I'm curious here.
Jason, are we reviewing both together?
If you would like,
Yeah, we can go to the next one if you'd like, or do you want to vote them separately, Murphy? Or Todd, I couldn't tell which of you was speaking.
I think we should do both.
I
Okay.
agree.
all right, I'll move on to the next briefing. This is case number 21113-00003. It's an application for a certificate of appropriateness by Bobby Nichols of Chandler Signs, Inc. for a 279.7 square foot LED illuminated attached sign. Again, the site is 1999 Bryan Street, Suite 3600. This sign is on the southeast elevation. It is in the downtown sign district, central business district, sub-district. The zoning is CA1. This is the second sign of 2 upper level flat attached signs proposed for this site. This is proposed as sign A. We just looked at sign B, the previous case, and it is identical to that sign. It does meet all applicable code for the area. Here is the aerial map. And this is a little off because of the satellite skew. So I can either mark the site or I can mark the building, but the sign is actually going to be right here on that little portion of the building that comes up.
Okay. Yeah, because you pointed out in the verbiage, it's the southeast elevation.
Correct. Here is the zoning map. And this, again, is sign A. You can see it there. It will face out towards Bryan Street. Here is a location photo from Google Maps. You can see it faces Bryan, and you can see kind of that top part of the building there that sets back. And this is a
Jason,
side.
can I interrupt you real quick? Can you see everyone on the screen? Because all 6 board members have to, or 5, I believe, have to be on the screen, and I don't see anybody.
We only have 3. I see Murphy and Todd, and then Cookie's here in person.
So
Okay,
we-
you can see on your end because they have little triangles on my end, so I'm not sure why.
I do see them on my end.
Okay, perfect. Well, I just want to make sure they can be seen. Sorry.
No, that's
No
fine.
worries, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here's the side-by-side with what was previously there and the new proposed. You can see it is a little smaller and the color has changed to black. And a night view. Here are the details. Again, illuminated backlit channel letters. They do halo light and light through the face itself with the dual film. So they appear black during the day and white or light gray at night. And the attachment details, they are the same as the previous. Here's a photo of the subject site. This was taken facing the northwest at the Pearl and Elm Street intersection. You can kind of see it there. I put arrows there to indicate exactly where it's at. Here are some surrounding signs visible from that area that are in the area. There's the 214-651 rent, which came through a couple years ago. If you look up here in the upper left, you can kind of see the Comerica sign. All of these are similar construction, and they are upper level flat attached signs. Here's the Salazar building, which was right behind me where I was taking those photos. You've got kind of a downtown video board here, and then at the top, the Salazar sign, which is just an illuminated set of channel letters. The Sheraton has upper level flat attached signs. They light up red, and then of course the super graphics around them. There's a kiosk here on the corner, just to give you an idea of the area. And staff recommends approval.
Do you guys have any questions, comments?
So previously there were, the junket sign was there on both sides as well.
That is correct. Yeah, there's the previous for the southeast,
Gotcha.
and the previous for the northwest.
I motion to approve.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second. This is Todd.
Motion from Murphy, second by Todd. All in favor, well, we'll do the roll call vote since it's harder to see. Murphy, you vote
Aye.
aye. Todd?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. So it carries unanimously. We're so hard to please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good luck.
No problem. Thank you. I'll get out of your way now, so I'm gonna try to stay under your camera.
Don't worry about it.
I'll be in touch for the next step.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, the next case. I believe, Murphy, you have a conflict on this one?
I do have a conflict on this one. So I need to recuse myself.
I think you probably need to shut down your audio as if you were leaving the room, but we still have to count you as here since we only have 3 people, Murphy. So,
Gotcha.
Brittany, how do we need to do that? Because he should not be participating in the discussion, should not even hear the discussion, but he is technically still, quote, within the building. Have we ever had that situation before?
I think you
I'm
can just,
not really sure. Do y'all have, I mean, is he trying to speak?
No.
He cannot speak because he has to recuse himself because of a conflict of interest.
I think since the meeting's public, he can just turn his mic and his camera off. and
Okay.
it'll Be okay.
Murphy, you want to do that? Just turn your mic and camera off and then you can rejoin us for the celebration at the end. Okay.
Do we
great.
have enough, do we still have enough board members?
Yes.
Yes, he is still defined as in the quote building if he reported for the meeting. So we can still vote on the other. We just need
Okay,
to
awesome.
in the minutes that he had to recuse himself and could not participate in the discussion. Okay.
So
he's
do we need, did you say we need to turn his camera off or he needs to do that?
I think just the mic would work. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see any.
Murphy, close your eyes, okay?
As long as he's not throwing hand signals or gestures back there,
We're ignoring Murphy.
maybe back there doing
He can
this.
go check on his jerky.
And we do have one registered speaker on this case, Marie Byram with Byram Sign and Lighting. Marie, are you there?
She's muted. Marie, can you unmute yourself?
Wake up, Murray.
And you will have to have your camera on if you wish to
Yeah, if you
speak.
wish to speak.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the briefing on this one, and if she's able to get a camera going by the time, we're ready for questions.
There she's, okay, Marie, are you there now?
Speaker.
Okay, it looks like she's unmuted, so.
Okay, this is case number 2112160001. It's an application for a certificate of appropriateness by Marie Byram of Byram Sign and Lighting, Inc. for a 184.5 square foot LED illuminated attached sign. The subject site is 2627 Live Oak Street. It is located on the southwest elevation. This is also in the downtown sign district. It is in the perimeter sub-district. It is zone CA1. The proposed sign, I need to correct that. Oh, no, I don't. Sorry. The proposed sign is one of two signs for this tenant and site. This sign is submitted as sign A1 and A2 since they are on the same facade and right next to each other. We submitted them as one sign. Sign C is a monument sign. As it's proposed, it does meet all the qualifications for director approval in this district, so it will not need to be reviewed by this body. It does meet all applicable code. There is a detail in the report. This district does follow just general business zoning districts. Here is an aerial view. It is on the southwest elevation. If you remember back last year, this is the apartment where that crane fell. So they are rebuilding. It does face North Good Latimer. And the zoning, it is PD 298, which is a business zoning district. Across the highway, you've got CA1, and those are the downtown, the other districts, Central Business District, Retail A. Here is a location map. You can see a full site on the left and a detail on the right. You see sign C is going to be on this corner over here. A1 and A2 are what we're looking at, and they're facing Good Latimer. And here's an elevation. It's a full elevation. Both signs combined are 184.47, which we just rounded up to 0.5 square feet. And here's a detail on the elevation. Here is a detail of sign A1. These are built the same way as the previous two signs we looked at, to where they will illuminate white or light gray at night. And these are going to be a Pantone color during the day, Pantone 540C, which is a dark blue color during the day. Here you can see the LED layout and the electrical. And here's a detail of A2. Similar construction, but it will halo light as opposed to being face lit. It will have a metal face, and you can see how the LEDs fall around there. That middle section will be open to where it will halo light in the middle as well. And here's a photo of the site. This is facing northeast from the parking lot across the street toward Good Latimer. You can see the previous Elon sign was there. That's where this logo is going, and then the letters Oakenelm will go here. And here's from a little farther back. These are some of the surrounding signs. You've got the Bottle Blonde, which is a little further down Good Latimer. They've got a little blade sign here that's neon. And this is on the same side of the street. You've got the Sherman-Williams pole sign, and then the club, which is a reverse channel letter. Here's just up the street from the corner of the service road and, is that Pacific or Elm? Ross, that's Ross, sorry. Ross and the service road. It's a set of reverse lit channel letters on a cabinet. And both of these signs came through, I believe, 2 years ago. They're off of Pacific. It's the Westdale and the Spaces. Both of those are illuminated channel letters. The Spaces being the dual lit, like the letters here, and the previous two cases were. And staff recommends approval.
Okay. Todd, do you have any questions?
I do. You had mentioned that the leaf was cut out. Is it cut out or is it a mesh so that it illuminates?
Okay, it is a mesh. Yeah, it does say mesh in there with 1/4-inch diameter holes
Okay.
and 3
So it'll
stagger.
it'll halo illuminate around the perimeter, and then the leaf will mesh halo. Or I mean mesh light through the face.
Yes, I would think that's probably an expanded metal type material, and that's more than likely just to hold that middle stem area in place and keep birds out.
Got it. That makes sense.
Any other questions? Because I didn't have any. Todd?
I do not. It looks pretty straightforward.
Okay, then I will propose a motion that we approve the sign as presented. Could I get a second, Todd?
I will second that motion.
Okay, we will now have a vote. Todd, your vote?
Is aye.
Aye, and the chair's vote is aye. So this sign has been approved. Murphy, you can rejoin us. Hi, Murphy.
Hi.
You can come back.
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
Thank
Do
you,
we
God.
have anything else? We approved the calendar last time, didn't we?
We actually need to reapprove the calendar due to some CPC dates changing after the calendar. Now, none of the SSDAC meetings changed, but the CPC dates that correspond with them did.
Oh, okay, I
Let
didn't
me
look
pull
at
up
those.
that calendar so everybody can see it.
That just gives us lead time, let's see. Okay. Basically, it looks like they follow us by approximately 1 month. And not, well, 3 weeks in one case, but, yeah.
Okay. So I believe the dates that changed were the one in May. Instead of being the first week of May, they went for the second or possibly third week of May. And then the one in December changed. The rest all stayed the same. Again, all of the SSDAC meetings will stay the same. The agenda posting times, the delivery times, the deadlines all stayed the same. Just the CPC meeting changed.
Okay. Any concerns? If not, can we have a motion to approve the amended calendar?
This is Todd. I'll motion to I motion to approve the amended calendar.
Okay, Murphy, can I get a second from you?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Okay, let's do a roll call vote. Todd, your vote?
Aye.
Murphy, aye. Aye.
And your vote's aye, so it's unanimous again. Okay, did we have anything else? Oh, the minutes.
Just the minutes.
Was there any? We only had one case last time. And I'm looking, do we have to go in and amend anything because of the calendar change? I need a parliamentarian. I don't know the answer to that. Do we have to amend anything, Jason, because the calendar changed? It did not impact us.
I don't believe so. I think
Okay.
we approved the calendar again.
Okay.
We approved a version and now we're approving a new version.
Okay. Did anybody have any
On
changes?
that version, I'm sorry, Cookie. On that version, that was the CPC was the only thing that changed, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Got
Okay. Were there any changes to the minutes then?
No.
None that I saw.
We only had that one case, and the motion was made to approve by Todd, and David seconded, and it was voted unanimously by everybody. So I don't think there were any other changes. So in that case, thank you, gentlemen. I will go ahead and sign the minutes if it's approved as stated. Do we have any other business? I do have one off the, well, we can do that after we adjourn. Is there any other business that we need to conduct?
That is it.
That's it. Okay, then we have completed all of our business and the meeting stands adjourned. Now, I do have one adjourned at 10:29. Yeah,
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop recording on it.
oh, okay. Do your number.
Excuse me.